Welcome class. In my subject dispute resolution and crisis incident management, in our chapter 5, international commercial arbitration, this video is your part 4, the last part of 4 videos I present in international commercial arbitration subject topic. And this video is for your exam in this international commercial arbitration. Just take down notes and answer it based according to its instructions. Okay, answer it in accordance to what you learn. Okay, the first question is number 1. When is a written communication deemed received? Number 1 question. When is a written communication deemed received? And number 2 question. May the right to object the waive be the waived? 1 and 2 question. When is a written communication deemed to receive? May the right to object be waived? Number 3 question. What is the extent of court intervention? What is the extent of court intervention? Okay. Number 4. What other duties must the appointing authority fulfill? Okay? What other duties must appointed authority to fulfill? Even summary, you can answer that. Okay? For that question, I give 5 points if you order to answer it properly. What other duties must be appointing authority to fulfill? Number 4 question. May a party request for an interim measure of protection before ordering arbitral proceeding? May a party request for an interim measure of protection before ordering arbitral proceeding? Number 5 question. How many arbitrators may the parties agree upon? Number 5 question. How many arbitrators may the parties agree upon? Number 5 question. The consequences if the mandate of arbitrator is terminated. The consequences if the mandate of arbitrator is terminated. Number 6 question. Does the arbitral tribunal have the power to order interim measure? Does the arbitral tribunal have the power to order interim measure? Number 7. How is the arbitral proceedings terminated? How is the arbitral proceedings terminated? Number 8 question. When should the arbitral issue in order to terminate? Number 8 question. When should the arbitral issue an order of termination? Number 9 question. What are the grounds to vacate an arbitral award? Number 9 question. What are the grounds to vacate an arbitral award? And last, okay, number 10. What may the parties do when the petition to award or set aside an award is filed? Okay? What may the parties do when a petition to award or set aside an award is filled. Okay. Number 11 to 15, this is your question. 11 to 15 question. Where a party files a petition with the court to vacate or set aside an award by reason or of omission, what do not affect the merits of the case and may be cured or remedied, what may the adverse party do? Okay, I repeat the 11 to 15 question. Where a party files a petition with the court to vacate or set aside an award by reason of omission that do not affect the merits of the case and may be cured or remedied, what may the adverse party do? That is your 11 to 15 test exam, okay? And this is your part 2 of the test, multiple choice. Select the correct and best answer. Only one answer, okay? Number 1 question in your test 2 exam is, it is the instance of the property dispute that you and your lawyer will try to resolve the matter outside the court of law. Number A, disputes, land disputes. B, property disputes. C, family disputes. Or letter D, personal disputes. I repeat the number 1 question. It is the instance of property disputes that you and your lawyer will try to resolve the matter outside the court of law. A, land disputes. B, property disputes. C, family disputes. D, personal disputes. Okay, number 2 question. When blank is pursued and dispute needs to be resolved in the court of law. A, property litigation. B, property dispute. C, land dispute. D, civil dispute. I repeat the number 2 question. When blank is pursued, the dispute needs to be resolved in court of law. A, property litigation. B, property dispute. C, land dispute. D, civil disputes. This is your number 3 question in test 2. A lawyer first step will generally be to resolve the cause outside of the court, as option can be less cumbersome and costly for the client. A, civil disputes. B, property disputes. C, land disputes. D, property litigation. I repeat the number 3 questions. A lawyer first step will generally be to resolve the case outside of the court, as options can be less cumbersome and costly for the clients. A, civil disputes. B, property dispute. C, land disputes. D, property litigation. Okay, this is your number 4 question. This is the type of litigation are fairly new in field of law. This is the types of litigation are fairly new in field of law. A, property dispute. B, public dispute. C, public interest litigation. D, civil disputes. I repeat the number 4 question. This is the types of litigation are fairly new in field of law. A, property disputes. B, public disputes. C, public interest litigation. Or letter D, civil disputes. This is your last item, number 5. These lawsuits are initiated B, the court of law order to protect or maintain the well-being of a community. A, public interest litigation. B, public disputes. C, property disputes. D, civil disputes. Again, I repeat, number 5 question. These lawsuits are initiated with the court of order to protect or maintain the well-being of the community. A. Dispute interest litigation. B. Dispute resolution. Public dispute. C. Property dispute. D. Civil dispute. I repeat the choices. A. Public interest litigation. B. Public dispute. C. Property dispute. D. Civil disputes. Your exam is composed of test 1 and test 2. In the first phase, you answer it according to what you learn and what you understand in the lesson, and according to Republic Act 9285. And also, the test 2 is the multiple choice. 1 to 5 answer. You can answer it in multiple choice 1 to 5. Okay, class, thank you. Section Kilo, Delta, India, and Kilo. Thank you. And you can answer now. And submission, I give you a lot of time and announce to our GC. Please follow, and thank you for listening and supporting in this channel.